and welcome to Dan's Garage and Outdoors. I'm Dan, and today I'm going to be going over everything about rain gear. What you should look for when you're going to buy rain gear, certain features that you should have on your rain gear, and different perks and uses for your rain gear. So, there are two pieces of rain gear that are super important. You have a rain jacket and rain pants. Rain pants are optional, but I highly recommend them as they are super helpful, especially when you're hiking in climates where it can rain every day and you need to keep your stuff dry, because if you only have 2 or 3 pairs of pants, you might end up wearing wet clothing, which could lead to medical problems and generally is not useful. Hi, and welcome to Dan's Garage and Outdoors. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe this video so that you don't miss any of my future content. Now, do you really need rain pants? In my opinion, the answer is yes. Everybody who goes hiking or any type of outdoor activity needs a good pair of rain pants. In my experience at Northern Tier and Philmont, which are scouting high adventure bases, I've had a couple of opportunities to use my rain pants as well as just around when it's raining at home. In my opinion, they are super valuable, especially when you only have 2 pairs or 3 pairs of shorts or pants to wear. Not getting your pants wet or your shorts wet is going to be super helpful in your overall morale as well as your health and safety, because if you were to get your clothes wet and get hypothermia, it could be very, very bad. Now, these are a pair of North Face rain pants, and one cool feature that I have that I think is super, super cool, and I think every piece of rain gear should have, is the ability to fold into a pocket. So this is just the standard pocket on like a pair of pants. It zips up to stow it. It has a little tag in it. It tells you it's the side that has 2 zippers on it. So it's just a double-sided zipper, and you can pack it in. It still functions as a regular pocket, but as you can see, I didn't have to just carry around my rain pants like this. I was able to pack them up into a pocket. They're really nice. They're less likely to get caught, torn, or damaged inside of your pack. So another thing you should look at specifically when it comes to rain pants when you're looking at buying them or reconsidering what you've got. A draw cord is pretty nice. If they're a little big on you, they could help, but it's certainly something you should have while you're hiking because you aren't going to want to put a belt on top of it. They don't have belt loops. So generally speaking, you want a good pair with a cinch on the waistband, as well as on the legs. You want to be able to unvelcro them and unzip them. This will help you get them over your boots. These go up about 1.5 feet. So you can slide them over your boots or your shoes, and it just helps you fit them over bulky clothing, which could otherwise be a burden. So overall, I think a pair of rain pants are super, super helpful. And I know at Philmont, I was sitting on a rock in a lightning storm, and I was just like, I'm very grateful to have these rain pants because my clothes is not getting wet. Now, on to rain jackets. Now, this one's not optional. You need to have a good rain jacket. They're much safer than ponchos because ponchos can cause issues with the plastic getting in your face. It can cause injury or death, so it's very, very dangerous to wear a poncho. That's why rain jackets are advised. Now, when you look for a rain jacket, there's a lot of different varieties, different brands, and a whole lot of price points. Similar to rain pants, they can range anywhere from $100, $40, up to, I believe, $500. There are some very nice rain jackets out there. In my opinion, it can be personal choice, but a hood is super, super helpful. Just make sure that there is a little bit of a wind cuff for your neck so that water doesn't tend to run down your back into your clothes. This will keep the water running out on the outside of the jacket if it should somehow come into the jacket. Another super important thing to have is a way to hang the jacket on the hook to dry it. These are really nice, in my opinion. It's super big. You can hang it on stuff, hang it on a tree if you need to dry it out. And then, good pair of pockets. So this one has both pockets down here, and then a pocket on the chest. The pocket on the chest is super nice for storing like a valuable, like a phone or your glasses or a wallet possibly. So I definitely would appreciate on every rain jacket, I would recommend getting a chest pocket, as well as definitely should come standard with the 2 front pockets. Now, one of the features that's not found commonly on a lot of rain jackets on the lower end, but are super common on the high end, are underarm zippers. These allow your body to cool a whole lot easier because a rain jacket is waterproof, therefore it's not as breathable. So this just allows the vapor and heat to escape your body, which will keep condensation from forming inside your rain jacket, which is super beneficial when you're hiking because you're going to sweat, and this will help you not be too humid and overheat. The next thing I think is very nice for hiking is a draw cord. In my opinion, that's almost a must-have because it allows your jacket to be an extra layer and cinch down to contain as much heat as possible if that's what you're going for. It also can be used to keep it from getting snaggled on branches, make it fit with your backpack better, but a draw cord is super nice in the event that you need it for heat or to make it fit around other pieces of gear better. One thing that is, I think, in my opinion, commonly overlooked is a wind flap on the jacket. So when you zip this together, there's also a flap that goes in front. It goes on both sides. And this is commonly found on like winter jackets where in like super windy conditions, the zipper is a point of water ingress as well as heat escaping or wind coming in. So having a double flap over the zipper can eliminate some of the draft from wind coming in, as well as keep water from coming in through zippers unless you have a waterproof zipper, which is another cool feature. If your jacket comes with a waterproof zipper, it could still fail, so be cognizant of that because they could fail as they get older. Now, overall, when you're purchasing any pair of rain gear, I highly recommend getting one with taped seams. So these are really hard to tell, but you want a tape over each seam. So if you're considering a rain jacket, look at the inside and you should see a piece of tape that it's generally the same pattern or color as the inside fabric, but you'll be able to tell that it's been laminated onto the fabric. That creates a super waterproof seam and is crucial in making sure that no water will get into your jacket. Now that I've talked about what you should look for on a rain jacket, I'm going to talk about some nice features that it could have. So some nice features that are really nice when you're hiking specifically is a Velcro on the back of the hood. This allows you to bring the hood in and out in front of your face if you want it in front of your face, if you want to bring it back. Coupled with a cinch around the face, you can use it to further seal your face from rain or to keep heat in. And that is also super well paired with a pair of Velcro on the cuffs with elastic. That will take another layer of keeping air and water, heat, or whatever you don't want in your jacket, and keep heat in and put the elements on the outside. That is also a super nice thing on pants, is the ability to have that cinch, so like you can make it small, and that will fit over the cuff of your boot, which A, keeps them from dragging on the trail. If your cuff's a little big, my feet are somewhat small around, so sometimes it'll drag on the bottom. You don't want to do that because that'll wear out the fabric faster on the bottom heel. So being able to cinch it around your boot is super nice, as well as it keeps some heat in and keeps the water out. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've gone over what you should look for in a rain jacket and the different things that you could look for that are optional. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day.